Let's dive into the full narrated chapter of One Piece 1126 right after the intro. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Before we get into the content of this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. Your support really helps the channel, and if you can, consider becoming a member. Now let's get into the video. This chapter is 17 pages long. Let's get started. Chapter 126, Compensation, the Japanese title. The Golden Harvest of the Substitute Ogre Child Yamato, Volume 14 says, Yamato is eating soba in Kuri, and the soba shop girl tells Yamato that her co-workers have disappeared. The chapter begins on the Elbaf ship, where the Straw Hat crew, the Giants, and others continue the festivities and celebrations. Oimo and Kashi explain that after what happened in Water 7 2 years ago, they went to Little Garden to greet and Dorian Brogy. They found them in a heated argument because their weapons had been damaged after using Hakoku to defeat the Island Devourer. Oimo and Kashi realized that Dorian Brogy couldn't finish their duel without proper weapons, so they convinced their leaders to return to Elbaf and get new ones before resuming their fight. Nami asks if they will continue their duels. Dory and Brogy say, absolutely. Nami says, I can't believe it. Usopp says, hey. Nami, didn't you learn anything from Little Garden? Luffy says, tell her, Usopp. Sanji mentions that the alcohol they're drinking is quite strong. One of the Giants says it's an absinthe called Green Fairy, and warns that it might even cause hallucinations. Bonnie is sitting on Kuma's lap, and we can see a small smile on Kuma's face. Bonnie says, now we can finally see the horizon together, Dad. Cut to Galter Island in Japanese, the island where a month ago Bartolomeo burned Shanks' flag in the cover story. Bartolomeo has been captured by the red-haired pirates and is now tied up and kneeling before Shanks. Shanks says that if he forgives Bartolomeo for this, the power of the red-haired pirates' flag would weaken. All the islands and friends where their flag flies would be at risk. Bartolomeo, in tears, apologizes. Bartolomeo says, you're absolutely right. I'm so sorry. I didn't even think about that. I just did something foolish out of ignorance. Hongo hands a small bottle to Bartolomeo. Hongo says, this is a very potent poison. You have 1 month to make Straw Hat Luffy drink this. Bartolomeo says, what? Hongo says, the one who drinks it will experience severe pain and discomfort. Your boss must take responsibility for what you've done. Barto Club pirates say, this is too harsh. Luffy and the others have nothing to do with this. Suddenly, Bartolomeo takes the bottle and drinks it on his own. Barto Club pirates say, no, boss. You're going to suffer and be in pain. Bartolomeo says, it has to be this way. Huff, huff. Shanks and Beckman watch the scene with Hongo as Bartolomeo speaks through his tears. Bartolomeo says, Luffy-senpai didn't give us his flag or his brother's cup to carry. We just took them ourselves. So it has nothing to do with Luffy-senpai. I don't want even a second of the precious senpai's time to be wasted with us. This is just another incident of a fool who recklessly challenged a Yonko and faced the consequences. It's hardly worth mentioning. Bartolomeo also says that he wanted to see Luffy-senpai become the Pirate King, but now he won't, because he made a mistake. Fortunately for Bartolomeo, the bottle didn't contain poison, and Shanks lets them go. As the going Luffy-senpai sails away from the island at full speed, Bartolomeo tells Gambia that he thought Shanks was a terrifying man because of his Yonko status, but now he's discovered that Shanks is very naive. At the same time, Shanks is seen smiling on the Red Force. Beckman approaches to speak with his captain. Beckman says, why are you smiling, boss? Shanks says, it brings me joy to think that Luffy has someone who cares about him so much. Then Yasopp appears behind Shanks and Beckman, aiming his rifle at the going Luffy-senpai. Yasopp says, all right, boss, move out of the way. Yasopp fires and causes a large explosion, destroying Bartolomeo's ship. We see Luffy's figure on the bow damaged. Then the narrator speaks. Narrator says, near the coast of Gartle Island, the pirates of Bartolomeo's ship is sunk. Its fate is uncertain. Cut to Hasu, where Blackbeard has returned and is now in a meeting with his crew. The pirates in Hachinosu are in flames and ready to go after the One Piece with Teach. Pizarro is controlling the giant skull, which bears some damage from Garp and Kobe's attacks. San Juan Wolf is helping to rebuild the island, is repositioning the buildings to their original places, though he's also causing more destruction due to his size. Lol. Blackbeard is very upset with Pizarro for allowing Kobe and Moria to escape. Kobe was crucial for negotiating with the world government and the Marines, but at the same time, he's very pleased that Kuzan managed to capture Garp. Teach says, "Zehahaha, isn't this amazing?" Pizarro responds, "Nya, see Teach. The value has gone up." Kuzan says, "To be precise, I intended to kill him, but he survived." Teach replies, "Good job, Kuzan. I can't think of anyone else who could have captured him." Kuzan adds, "Well, I used almost all of my strength just to get close." We see Garp, wrapped in bandages, chained up in a dark cell. Pudding is also at the meeting, forced to sit next to Blackbeard while he mentions they even captured the three-eyed girl. Then Blackbeard calls for Lafitte, who is at the Umit Naval Company headquarters. Remember, Umit is one of the underworld emperors and was a guest at Big Mom's tea party. Lafitte is monitoring the Revolutionary Army's movements to cut off supplies to Mary Geoas. We see some ships ablaze at the port. Teach says, "Zehaha! Now don't let all the fun make you forget about the preparation." Lafitte replies, "Fufu, leave it to me." Meanwhile, Caribou, Katarina Devon, and Augur arrive at Hachinosu. Pizarro grabs the ship with the giant arm of the island to bring it directly to the meeting. Cut to the Elbaf ship sailing at sea while the narrator speaks. Narrator says, "It's been 2 days since they left Egghead, and there's a reason why they haven't reached Elbaf yet, despite being accompanied by the Great Eric, the ship of the giant pirates." It's revealed that after everyone woke up from their drunken sleep, the Thousand Sunny, with Luffy, Zoro, Nami, Usopp, Sanji, and Chopper suddenly vanished. The people still on the Elbaf ship, the giants Jinbe, Frankie, Robin, Lilith, Bonnie, and Brooke, are in shock. Dory and Brogy say, "We need to find them. We can't go back to Elbaf like this." Robin says maybe they were carried off by a huge fish. Frankie says, "Stop that. The fish around here are so big it could actually be true. Where did you go, Luffy?" On the last page of the chapter, Nami hears someone telling her to wake up. It might be Luffy, but we can't see this person in this chapter. Mysterious person says, "Nami, hey, wake up." Nami says, "Ugh. Oh, I think I drank too much." When Nami wakes up, she finds herself alone in a huge room made of Lego pieces. She is wearing a Viking warrior outfit, kind of like an RPG warrior, maybe an Elbaf outfit, and has a sword on her back. Nami says, "Huh?" Editor's message says, "What place is this?" A new adventure awaits. End of chapter. No break next week. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. See you next time, and thanks for watching.